This is Mike and Rick with Spartan Mowers, and we're going to do a really quick, very informal walkthrough and just talk about our different models. We offer 6 different models, 3 of them with the suspension. That's the SRT, which stands for Smart Ride Technology, and 3 of them without a suspension, starting with our smallest, our Rsv Pro Series. Cash price starts off at $47.99. Rick, do you want to talk about some of the features?
Sure. Here's the RZ. The RZ is our residential mower. It's a little lighter duty. It's it's a good, well-built mower for the price point for the residential consumer. What you'll see with it is the deck. We've got it's a 5-inch deep deck, 11-gauge steel. It's got the 5-inch tunnel flow, just like the bigger one.
And it's reinforced around the spindles with 9-gauge as well.
Yeah, this deck has extra bracing through and through. It's still a well-built deck. You can see some of the features here. We've got the easy to remove pulley covers, composite pulley covers.
The deck is also completely boxed in. It's reinforced on the chute side. It has a very large chute or discharge, and being that it's completely boxed in, it's going to last a long time even if you accidentally pump something. All of our anti-scalping wheels that we use are solid wheels with Srt fittings, and we reinforce them on both sides too, which is very unusual. Some manufacturers only put one reinforcement.
Here you go. We'll take a look at the seat here. Kind of check out how everything is laid out. Everything's really easy to get to. You can see all of our mowers have a rear sway bar. Keep our decks from moving left or right when you're mowing on inclines.
And they use polyurethane suspension bushings or polyurethane bushings in them as well, so you do not grease them. They will not dry rot and fall apart. And our SRT, it comes with a patent TC3 elastomer shocks or bushings that you can put underneath the seat, and you can add that in the Rsv Series. It is a factory upgrade.
That's right. Just about every upgrade or everything that you can get on the XD, you can get on the RZ. It's a very nice setup. Everything's plug and play. We use Parker wheel motors from our smallest to our largest. Parker being, one of the best wheel motor companies in the industry. So.
And the biggest benefit of Parker versus the other large company out there, Hydro Gear, is Parker is 100% hydraulic, so it's a lot quieter. It runs a lot cooler, and being that it does not have a gear reduction in there, it's a lot more efficient. More power can go from the engine to the deck. It's also, they use their own 1,000-hour synthetic oil on it, and so you don't have to change the hydraulic oil for 1,000 hours. You can get this mower in this 25 horsepower Briggs and Spartan Commercial Series with the cyclonic air filter, or a Kohler 7000. One thing too I want to mention as well is the tires. They come standard with the 22-inch bi-sply tires, and you can upgrade to these 22-inch radial tires for a small fee as well.
Here's a really quick, easy canister filter Briggs has got on there for their air filtration. It's a really nice little filter. Got a couple little knobs screwed on and off. The Kohler's got something fairly similar.
And the RZ, it's a little bit less than the 880-pound machine, so it does not come with the ROPS. It comes standard with a 5-gallon fuel tank, or as the fuel tank it comes on it. And you can see the seat. This is the standard seat on it. You can upgrade to the RT seat right there for additional fee. And it comes with the same controller that we have to control the mower. That controller, you enter a personal code to start it, and you can change the code. It only takes about 30 seconds, so somebody can customize it for additional security. It'll tell you if you're not sitting in the seat. You get a red light if it's not ready to start, a green light if you're ready to go. It has the engine RPMs, it has a voltmeter on it, the engine hours, and also how long you've been mowing and the time between oil change.
Let's go ahead and give them a quick display.
Absolutely.
Here. Here you'll notice the red light here. It's an indicator of not enough weight in the seat. You also have another here that is the drive arms, not in the neutral position. Again, this is the red LED here. Just shows that you cannot start the machine right now. I'll show you here. It'll flash and tell you what's wrong. You push it back, and now you have the green light, so you can start it. Another one that you'll see is the PTO. The PTO, it's also got a light for it as well. Then you have low voltage and low oil pressure.
To adjust the DAC, you have a foot pedal right here, and it's shock assisted, so it's very light. You just simply press this, then you twist the dial. It's that simple. We also have a very unique parking brake. It's spring loaded. That releases it. Press the left side and it locks it. Again, very simple. And we also pride that all of our mowers, they're very accessible, easy to work on, easy to maintain. The balance on all the mowers are very precise, so it holds a hill like none other. Now, next up from that is our RT series, starting off with our RT Pro and then our RT HD. And this is an RT HD that you're looking at with an optional 10-inch LED light. This one also has the optional stress relief pads, which are the armrests that are built into the drive handles. Very unique. Then this one comes standard with the folding ROPS.
Yeah, Mike, this one here, it'll have several things. This mower here was built around designed around the commercial guys. So this particular machine is set up on a rigid frame. It has the 4-bearing sealed spindles. It has the adjustable drive arms. It's got the adjustable under seat suspension. Comes standard on this machine, as well as the folding roll bars, like Mike said.
And you can get the RTHD in a 26 or a 32 horsepower Vanguard. They have all of our RTs and the SRTs come on the 61 and 72 inch deck with a 24 inch radial tire. The benefit of radial is you can run less air pressure on them, and they're a lot softer. And they also give you additional traction, and with how smooth our controls are, and the weight distribution and the design of the mower, it's going to hold a hill again. And even if you're cutting grass with dew on it or damp, you're going to be surprised about the traction you're going to get. The DAC on the RTs and the SRTs is a one-piece 7-gauge as well, and it has including our RZ, they all, as Rick mentioned, it has baffling in them, or give or take around right here. Then you have your leading edge of the deck, and then there's a gap or a channel in between, and the blades stick down a little bit below the baffling, and so it cuts different type of grass, including taller grass, very well.
That's right. This deck here is actually, it's 6 inches deep. It's got the same 5-inch tongue flow in the front. Like he said, the extra baffling all through and through with the extra reinforcement along the leading edge. It's a really heavy duty deck. 7-gauge steel. It's very nice. We also offer another accessory, which is the Mulch Baffle Kit. The Mulch Baffle Kit is it's got pre-drilled holes in the deck that you can take that kit and just bolt right up into place. I'll show you one of the nicer features of the Spartan mower. It's got a removable floorboard, so you can get to everything really easy.
And with all of our Spartan mowers, we only use the best quality parts and components made by very large manufacturers. I mean, you can look at our pulleys and everything, and even on our Rsv Series, we try to use a lot of the same parts throughout. It just makes it a lot better for us, the manufacturer, the dealer, and of course the customer.
That's right. One thing about the Spartan mower is the deck is kind of a low friction setup. So most mowers you're going to spend 30 minutes to an hour changing the belt, just a really pain in the tail. So with this actually allows you to change a belt less than 5 minutes. It's really nice design.
And then once you go to the next level from this, you get into our Srt Series, which stands for Smart Ride Technology. With that, you get torsional front forks, the castering wheels. It's kind of like a torsional axle on a trailer. It allows it to jolt. You have those bushings underneath the seat that we showed you earlier. You also have bushings underneath the back that allow the tire to go in and out, which is going to give you a very nice smooth ride. This particular model, this is our biggest and our best, the SRT XD Mark Martin edition. The XD comes standard with Parker HTG 16cc wheel motors on it. This is a 14-mile-an-hour machine.
One thing you'll notice, a lot of car guys will appreciate, is this mower, the Mark Martin edition, comes standard with a dual rear exhaust setup. You've got the chrome exhaust tips there, and for you race fans or car guys, you can really appreciate that. It sounds awesome.
And our SRT XD comes standard with the 12-inch aluminum wheels. You have the stabilizing bars in the back. It comes standard with the stress relief pads and with the 10-inch front LED headlight. And this mower, we just took it off the assembly line, so it comes standard with a folding ROPS rollover protection, but of course it's just not installed. One thing I want to mention too, the RTs and SRTs have a 9-gallon fuel tank. You have storage right there on top of the fuel tank, a cup holder, and then you also have a phone holder, and then all of them have a 12-volt outlet.
Yep, here on the XD, we use the Parker HTG 16cc wheel motors. With this one, this is the only model that comes with an extra tank here. It's just a relief tank, so it's a really nice setup. Still, with the tank, everything's really easy to get to, very accessible.
And one other thing I want to mention as well, our 54-inch decks come standard on the RT and SRT with 23-inch bi-sply tires, but you can upgrade to radial tires for additional fee, and the radial tires do come standard on the 61 and 72-inch deck on the RTs and SRTs. For more information, reach out to us, or you can visit our website at spartanmowers.com.